All right, we're at the 2019 Sema here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're going to take a walk around the Upper South Hall and look at all the new products that are available for the JL and JT. So let's go take a walk. Hey everybody, I'm Bubba with XS Jeeps. We build badass Jeeps. So we take a trip out here to Las Vegas for the 2019 Sema show. We're going to take a walk around today in the Upper South Hall and get a good look at some of the new and innovating products available for the Wrangler and Gladiator platforms. Definitely see some cool stuff, and we're really excited to show you.
That's pretty badass. And that's what I would keep in there is all your trail gear, straps, and all right. So we're over here at the DV8 display and walking around their Gladiator and stumbled across something one of the reps here showed us. Didn't even notice it existed, but I'm going to go ahead and show you their rear bumper. It's actually pretty cool because you fold down the license plate. Door comes out. It makes a convenient place to store all your towing accessories, and if you're off-roading, all your extra straps, shackles, stuff like that. Snatch box can be stowed back here. Very convenient if you're on the trail and you want to access them quickly. There you go. And you would never know it's there. Alright, so one of the really cool things that I've run across here at Sema is at the Dynatrack booth, this, well, you would normally call it semi-float rear 60 axle, but now they're calling it a Pro Float XT60. And the difference in this design is actually the flange and bearing interface on the axle shaft itself. Much larger bearing, much larger radius on the flange. The transition from the flange to the axle shaft is much larger, so they're less susceptible to bending, which has always been the case with a semi-float axle shaft. So we've always been afraid to run them on the big 48, 37, 38, 39, 40-inch tires because of the axle bending when we go off-road. What Dynatrack did was actually, like I said, create a larger radius in the integration between flange to axle shaft, and a much larger bearing in the pocket here on the shaft too. So what's great about this is guys can now keep those cool, their 5-lug wheels to run their 40-inch tires. Unless you're really going to get serious and crazy off-road, it's not something I put in a buggy. But in a JK, GL, JT, whatever, it's gonna work pretty well, and you're gonna be able to keep those 5-lug wheels that you've always had. So, what's also great for a shop like us at XS Jeeps, where we do LS engine swaps, it's a hard sell on a customer when we're doing an LS. We're gonna be putting out lots of torque with that new motor, so we want to upgrade that rear axle to have a larger ring and pinion. So we try to sell an upgraded axle. And typically that comes with a Data 60 style rear axle or 80, and that's going to require 8-lug wheels, whereas now it's not going to. And this, axles like this have been around in the past, but this is the first time that the axle shaft and bearing have been upgraded in a way that gives us a lot more confidence to wheel with them that way. So now when guys do LS engine swaps, you don't have to spend another $13,000, $14,000, $15,000 on an axle package plus wheels and plus tires, because they're upgrading to 8 lugs, might as well up into the 40s. But now they can do all that with only spending about, I think he said the retail price was $6,900. So it's significantly cheaper. It makes it easier for us to do those LS engine swaps and get that customer rear axle he's going to have the confidence to drive on. So also, while we're here at Dynatrack, we're going to come over here and check out the bumpers that they've developed for the JLs and the JTs. First time we've seen them. I think they were debuted at the Off-Road Expo. But as you can see in this picture, they're really pretty bumpers, rugged looking, and if they're anything like the rest of Dynatrack's products, they're going to hold up on the trail. One of the interesting features of the bumpers that Dynatrack has developed is the ability to reuse the stock fog lights and also the little caps that bolt on. If you just want to run a stubby, you can run you don't have to bolt this section on. You can run it as a stubby bumper, or you want a full width where you can bolt these on and retain the stock fog lights. so walking around Sema, one of the builds that caught our eye the most was Skillcraft. It's a good looking rig. It's got some nice bronze accents on the wrap. But what I really liked were the fenders. I'd say they're simple, but stylish at the same time. They look like quality fenders.
I don't think I could.
A nice little LED light up here to kind of have that LED turn signal still going on that is very indicative of the JLs and JTs. So we'll take a walk around and check out these fenders. But yeah, I like them. If you're looking for storage solutions for your Gladiator, the deck system is definitely going to be the option to go with if you don't mind giving up the cargo room in the truck by itself. So the system retails for $1149, and as you can see, it's going to take up most of the bed. It's going to come with a couple of different drawers, some other storage areas on the side of the drawers. This one here has a custom kitchen built into the drawer, which is pretty neat. I don't want to show this off too much because it's custom. It's not really something that's going to come with it. But there are other accessories that you can buy that go in the drawers, like these big cases right here that are waterproof. So you'll be able to put all your camping gear and clothes, stuff like that, in these cases. Actually put them in here in the deck drawers, and everything will be waterproof. Not 100, they're weatherproof, but I wouldn't say they're waterproof. They do have some seals right here, but fine water and fine dust, stuff like that, is still going to find its way in here. If you're one of those people that goes to the beach, you're probably going to get beach sand in there, which is just what happens when you go to the beach. But best part about it, made in the USA, right in Ohio. So yeah, if you're looking for a great storage solution, don't mind giving up the bed space, this is where it's at.
All right, we're over here in the best top slash Tuffy slash PRP display, and we came across this Gladiator has a really cool Tuffy security system in the bed of the truck, as well as a best top cover in the center. What's neat about it is sectional. Each one of these are opening up individually right now. And what's really nice about this system is that if you want to throw some bigger stuff in the middle, you can really just fold this soft cover up all the way. If you want, you can even unlatch it and remove it completely. Then you can really utilize that truck space that's still in there. And when you're done, you can fold it back and latch it down. Looks like these are pretty weatherproof. It's got some weather stripping on the bottom of it down here. And you can see there's some clamps right here. I don't know if you saw them, but right here. So when it's down, just fold these down and clamp it in place and keep that down. Pretty nice. All right, so it looks like Best Top has come out with a new soft top for the Wrangler called the Trek Top Ultra. It's going to allow you to go topless a lot faster and with one person. So the guys are going to give them a demonstration in a second and show you just how easy that is. Okay, so we're walking around in the South Hall upper floor. We came across Rock Slide Engineering. Many of you know that we install a lot of these steps at the shop, and we wanted to take a look at the new bumper that they developed for the Gladiator, the rear bumper. Lo and behold, they also had another surprise that we had no idea about, and they're going to demonstrate it for us real quick. Go ahead. So as you can see, they come out with an electronic step for the back that's going to go in place right behind the fender and allow you guys with the bed racks to climb up and get stuff off the bed rack a whole lot easier than if you didn't have a step.
Don't miss any of Bubba's adventures, builds, and tips. Click here to subscribe or click here to watch more videos.
Stay tuned.